Hello, peoples. Right now, we are on our way to serve up some sushi and alcohol. Yeah. One of those days where my sleep was duty. Got home at 11:40. It's like, I should have a small bite to eat. Just like a meatball and an apple. Ate all my meatballs, which was 6, I think. And then the apple. And something else, I can't remember. Yeah. Which totally helped with our sleep when we had to get up super early. Super early meaning 7. But by the time we actually fell asleep, it was after 1. And then up some 7 something. And yeah, dude, poor choice. Feeling it right now, but we've been productive. Got up, got everything together, and went out the door. When we went out the door, it's one of those days where we could probably use some performance enhancing drugs to help with our energetic work. My new mushrooms came in, tried one of those, quote unquote microdose. I felt like as I was doing the medical qigong, I was pushing enough that I felt myself raising, almost like you would see a jetpack, the propulsion downwards sending you upwards. Wild. First client went great. Second client also got poor sleep and canceled, but she was already paid ahead of time, lost her session. We tried to do it remotely. She chose not to. It's fair, I get it. You would rather just sleep. Okay. Your $100. All up to you. We talked for a little bit. She is on a good path, though, regardless. We have been helpful. Qigong has been helpful. It's all good. We're committed to the next session. I like when people buy ahead of time because when they decide to mess up my day, I'm not worried about it. We ended up buying our ticket to Chicago. We are flying. No cross-country trip, although it would have been fun. We are going to fly, rent a car, do the whole thing, pay $40 a month for the next year until we decide to make enough money to just clear off the balance, which could happen too. Got to the gym, worked out, got myself a munchie for tonight. That's not going to ruin my intestines and weigh me down. Some 3 Wishes cereal flavored with monk fruit. Maybe we'll add a little honey. And we'll munch on that before bed. That'll help us sleep. And also, again, good on the digestion. I noticed today, this is where it gets interesting, is that I seem to be a soundboard for people voicing issues. In particular, a couple that are good people, but I seem to just let them go, and I might not always be fully ingrained in what they're saying. I do open up and allow them to speak, and I don't judge them. I just let them go, and they seem to be happier and lighter as they talk about it, or they open up and I was like, oh, I can see some emotions pinned down here. And it's nice to see them work through things in real time. And the people I'm surrounded by are awesome in the sense that everyone's pretty open about where they're at. Like, how are you doing with that? I don't know. Very human, difficult, sad, happy. And there's no shame that they feel anything. They're just happy to feel and happy to explain, and I'm happy to let them talk about it. So it's cool. It's cool to be that soundboard, and I always have been, but now it's kind of cool to do it professionally too. So yeah, I guess as I go to wait on some tables, Be that in very miniature doses. Doses. I'm gonna wrap up here so I can listen to some music, but I suppose my message to the greater good is to be a soundboard more often. Let people open up. You know, they might need it more than you do. And you can learn a lot about people just by letting them talk. You might be surprised. You might learn something about yourself. Let people talk. Yeah, let people talk. All right, later.